Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I've been hustling this week, man. I forgot to tell you guys last night. I said I was gonna come back and tell you how many items I got listed and stuff like that. Not listed, but I got pictures taken. I took pictures of 30 items. So it wasn't all clothing. I had some more mugs, some little some vintage tea glasses that I can show you guys later. I'll do like show and tell. That had some other items that needed pictures taken, but 30 items, probably half clothing, half non-clothing, is what I got done last night. So it was pretty productive, but I have to edit all the photos now and then get everything listed. I hope to have those 30 items listed by the end of the weekend. But it's Friday, let's have a good day. I gotta go to work and we're gonna keep hustling. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna do it, take advantage of it. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta react. When things happen, you just have to react and take advantage of the situation, make the best of the time that we're given. And that's what we're gonna do on this Friday. All right, we got a post office trip to make. This is those vintage Buffalo Bills coffee mugs right here. They're packed up nice and tight, so hopefully they won't get broken. But I don't have any bubble wrap, but I got a lot of packing paper and I wrapped them up, kind of like they do when you leave the thrift store. I wrapped them up in that brown paper pretty thick and they're in here. So unfortunately, we know these things are gonna get tossed around carelessly by the post office. So hopefully they make it real quick. Check out these glasses. I washed them last night. There's 3 of them. Yeah, check them out. Vintage Looney Tunes glasses from 1976. Warner Brothers. I thought they were cool. It's a set of 3. I'm gonna have to take pictures and list those over the weekend as well. Sit. All right, another treat for my buddy. There you go, buddy. Love you. See you later, buddy. All right, made it to work. We'll see what we can get done today. I got something I really have to get done today at work, so I'm gonna have to focus on that today and not a lot of social media stuff, not a lot of pictures that I took and stuff like that. If I'm able to at some point, then I will, but I gotta focus on something else today. Social media wise, I had my first TikTok go over 1,000 views last night. I do these vintage t-shirt showcases. I do upload them as shorts to YouTube as well. But I did a kind of show and tell of like a vintage Mickey Mouse t-shirt from the 90s. And it got, I think last time I looked, it was like over 1,200 views. So that was exciting. And the only other sale that I had, like, it wasn't a sale. I got an offer on Depop for a jacket, like an Oklahoma City Thunder NBA basketball track jacket. It's new with tags. I've had it in inventory for probably 7 years. It hasn't been posted all the time because for a while there I wasn't reselling at all. All my stores were shut down. But I've had it for about 7 years and I have everything 25% off in my Depop store right now. And even with the 25% off, this person still sent an offer for $9. I still accepted it. You gotta be a special type of person to like send an offer when somebody like a lowball offer when somebody has already got 25% off on items. But the fact I've had that so long and I just want to get rid of it, I accepted the offer and then they didn't pay. $9. They wanted it and then they didn't pay. So that's a rant that I think a lot of us could go on. I'm also still being like really big on keeping a positive mindset and keeping my motivation at a high level. I mentioned I listen to a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, find somebody that inspires you and just like go all in on what they have to say about how they became successful and about what it takes to get there. So I'm still listening to him. He gets me pumped up every morning on the way to work when I listen to him. And I saw something else today too that just reminds me, like, I need to be very fortunate that I'm in the position I'm in and that I'm healthy. Nothing bad. So I saw a very awful wreck on the way to work. The car, I'd be surprised if that person survived, but so it just made me think, this is just a regular day, another day. It's a Friday morning. I've made it to another Friday and I'm going to have a great weekend with friends and my girlfriend and, doing some work when I can. And I'm just very fortunate. I'm very fortunate in I just want to keep this positive mindset and just keep moving forward, guys. Let's get this Friday started. It's lunchtime. I just finished lunch here in my car. What I had to do today was work on my self-review. You know, we have annual reviews coming up in a couple months, and each year we're asked to do a self-review where you toot your own horn. You praise yourself. You explain why you're valuable and give examples. Keep your receipts and show your receipts, so to speak, right? And I mentioned this self-review because it's the first time in several years where I have written a self-review about myself with so much confidence and optimism. I wrote the review knowing that I'm valuable, knowing my self-worth, knowing I'm important to this organization and to my teammates and to the people that I support. I don't praise myself very easily at all. And I hate a lot of attention when people do praise me. I don't know why it makes me feel uncomfortable, it just does. I'm very proud of my self-review. Very proud that I was able to write it with such confidence, and I don't know the other word I'm looking for. I don't know. I just wanted to add this in somehow. It is a vlog. When I have thoughts or have feelings, I'm gonna talk about it. Even thoughts like this that have nothing to do with reselling. You know, it's bigger than reselling. It's bigger than reselling. It's the journey to have the drive and to have the bravery to go all in. And I truly believe you need to be mentally healthy for that. Stay on the right path, keep your mind sharp, keep a positive mindset, and do the things you need to do. All right, TED Talk right in the middle of the vlog. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hello. It's Friday night and I am at home. I've been editing photos and listing since I got home from work. It was a long day at work, but this stuff needs to get up. I've got 30 items that I need to list. And so that's what we're doing tonight. That's what we're gonna do for the business. I don't think there's gonna be much else I can show you guys for today's vlog. So it's gonna be a short one. I did a lot of talking earlier. So it's gonna be a lot of things on my mind and things I was feeling, but I also haven't made a sale today. And I told you guys I had a guy that wanted to sell me like 3 lawn-sized bags full of clothes. I texted him today, he said he's just been busy, still wants to do it. So I told him no rush, and just reach out to me when he's ready. So hopefully that'll happen this weekend or maybe next week. All right, well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.